Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and I kind of forgot how to do commentaries. I haven't done them in so long. And sorry I haven't uploaded a Loadout episode this Sunday. The video editing kind of got away from me. Well, anywho, this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout. As you may already know, this is a series I started way back when in the Battlefield 3 days, basically coring myself out for cheap views, running a suggested loadout from one of you in the comments section. Mostly, this is a not so tactical series where most of the loadouts are either bad or troll or just plain ugly looking. Really, I get a chance to try out a combination, a kit that I haven't thought of before, and maybe have good results with it. Mostly not though. So today we have a truly ridiculous setup with us, suggested by a fellow YouTuber named of Crushed Mini Egg. Please everyone check out his awesome channel, link in the description. Which, I mean, Crushed seems to have this ridiculous part figured out pretty much, because this kit is pretty horrible. I can't see anyone getting good with it no matter how good of a shot they are. So the kit is composed of the JS2, a new to Battlefield 4 Chinese PDW, that's only available to the engineer class obviously, an ACOG or any medium range scope, a suppressor, and a flashlight. I see this loadout as completely useless, he says, so it should fit in just fine. Well, yes, I suppose that's what we're going for here. As you can see, the only thing I did differently was replace the ACOG with a Chinese 4x zoom scope, which is the same magnification, but other than that, it's just as terrible. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to make it work. So let's take a look at the stupid stats of this gun for a second. So as you can see, it's a fast rate of fire PDW, just like many others, but here are some specifics that make it worse than the rest. It does the least starting damage out of all PDWs, sharing first place only with the MP7, doing 20 damage at 8 meters, which drops off to 11.2 at 55 meters. And while some other PDWs also drop off their damage to 11.2, this gun doesn't really have anything particularly good going for it. It runs on the Chinese 5.8mm cartridges and fires bullets at a rate of 900 rounds per minute. Sounds good, right? Well, here's where it gets hairy. It's got an unsuppressed muzzle velocity of a stupid slow 320 meters a second, which turns to a ridiculous 180 meters a second when suppressed. In fact, this is a record slow bullet. In fact, it's so slow that I could walk over to the enemy and punch them out faster. See, when you come to a guy and he is sporting a gun with a 500 meters a second muzzle velocity, let's say, and your gun has a 180 meters a second muzzle velocity, your bullets will take forever to reach him, by which time you will be dead, of course. Which of course makes this a ridiculous loadout, I suppose, and that's the purpose that we are all here for. It also has a first shot multiplier of 2.5, which looks a lot worse under the 4x magnification, and an interesting magazine of 50 rounds. Its reload speed is nothing to write home about at a slow 2.3 seconds for the short reload and 3.15 seconds for the long reload. It has a 0.38 recoil up, 0.2 left and 0.4 right. The JS2 would probably benefit from some kind of muzzle brake or compensator, I would say, to help it with its upwards or side-to-side recoil respectively. Obviously, the flashlight on this weapon is a terrible idea since it makes you stick out like a sore thumb. The 4x scope is also pretty bad, not only because of it's a CQB weapon and no one needs to have a 4x scope on it, but also because it covers up most of the screen on the right as you walk. So really, if you're hip firing at someone, you're just gonna be guessing where he is at any point in time. And if anyone wants to, walk up on you from the right, you're not gonna see them until it's too late. Also, the suppressor must be mentioned. DICE gave this gun absolutely no balance chances against other guns, most notably the muzzle velocity, I would say. As I said before, the suppressed muzzle velocity of 180 meters a second is so ridiculously slow that killing someone will take at least half a magazine, because you'll be spraying and wondering why, the bullets haven't reached the enemy yet and why there's no hit markers. Interestingly enough, the JS2 also has a burst fire feature, rendered all but useless with such bad stats otherwise. So thanks for watching. Please rate and share this video as it helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.